Hi everyone, welcome back to Convos In The Attic. And these are short conversations among friends about the simplest of things backed up by the deepest of thoughts, all done in an attic. We are your hosts. I'm Mar.
Dom.
Fonts.
Miguel.
Okay, game.
And we're back.
After 3 weeks.
Okay, as you guys might have seen, medyo
Clickbait yung title.
We're all addicts.
Yes,
we're all
are.
addicts right now.
But we need the views, guys.
We need the views.
Plug
We're all
bigla
addicts right now.
Kailangan ng views,
Hindi,
kailangan
pero
ng follows.
we are addicts.
Yes,
Guys,
Yeah.
tag niyo yung mga
yes,
nanay
yes,
niyo,
yes.
mga tita
But,
niyo.
just for the benefit of the listeners, kailangan muna natin i-define what we mean by addicts. Just to be safe. Alam niyo naman, ngayon,
Pidea.
pag sinabi mo
Pidea.
addict, baka it's not a laughing matter.
Yeah.
Diba?
So, dictionary definition or...
No. I don't think that this requires a dictionary definition.
So, search ko pa
Kasi
rin.
it's more of a personal definition of addiction.
Fine.
Go,
for it
ikaw.
more.
Pons, for you, what?
An addiction?
Yeah, how would you define an addiction?
Whoo, boy.
Something na you do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sobrang simple lang nun.
Alam ko na. Ano ginagawa?
Oh,
Too much,
Too much.
Too much
Ikaw,
pala.
Dom.
Wala pa nga.
An addiction is something that you constantly seek and you're not like okay without it. Yun lang yung
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
definition ko.
I think an addiction is something you purposely put a lot of time in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that you just have to do it in your day sometimes. It's something that you seek.
Yeah, that's true.
Omar.
It's something that, parang sabi ni Dom, if you don't do it, you don't feel right.
Yeah, that's I think that's one of the best definition.
Alam natin ano iniisip na
yes,
ng mga
that's one of the
tao.
best
Parang,
definition.
if you don't have it, if it leads to a certain imbalance.
Yeah, yes,
Diba?
yes.
Hindi ka mapakali. But I think building on this, kasi we still have to qualify bakit tayo addict.
We are all addicts.
We are all addicts.
I think we're all addicts to a certain extent naman.
Exactly.
Yes.
But just to further define it, just to further qualify yung addictions na yan, would you say that there is such a thing as a good addiction?
Sa akin hindi.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Kasi pagka, like yung sinabi ko kanina, you're doing it too much, yung definition ko of an addict. Kasi, if you do something too much, it always means na it's bad. Diba?
Ako, I agree with Fons kasi kanina ko pa iniisip ano good addiction ko, wala akong maisip. So,
Baka bad person lang.
puro
Joke.
bad lang maisip ko. And yeah, baka masamang tao lang ako.
No, but it's a good
Confirm.
insight.
Confirm.
Yeah, wala akong maisip.
Honestly, bro, like I agree with you guys na anything naman in excess is bad. But I do believe that having a certain addiction geared towards a specific thing, a specific good thing, could turn out well. Like, for example, some people, let's talk about addiction to work.
Workaholic.
Workaholic.
Yeah.
Bro, when you say workaholic, I think yun yung excess na parang if you work to the extent where you disregard your health and family, yes, that's a bad addiction. But you have to find that sweet middle ground in my opinion. You can be a workaholic to the point where you get that promotion within a year. You can be a workaholic where you still have that work-life balance.
Yeah.
That's still an addiction
Kasi
in my
like,
opinion.
when you get that promotion, it could do
It's
good for your
yes,
family,
yes.
diba?
Pero yun yung keyword sinabi mo actually is balance.
Is it
Yun nga eh.
obsession? Is
Actually-
it obsession?
Actually, naisip ko nga, if there is balance in what you do, would that still qualify as an addiction?
And it could be an interest or, ewan ko.
Kasi in addiction, parang it's something na you have to do na you can't control. Eh.
Yeah. That
Parang
lack of control
there's
is
an impulse
there.
to keep doing it kahit alam mong di mo na kailangan gawin and then you keep on doing it.
Okay.
No, I get
I
you.
think it's a definition of terms here. You define addiction as something that if you don't do it,
You're
you
not
don't
okay.
feel
Yeah,
well.
you don't feel
Yeah.
okay.
I could argue that there are days when I don't work out, I do not feel well.
So working out is your addiction.
I'm asking you, do you think working out is my addiction? I don't think so. Context, I prepared for Boracay for a month. I wouldn't say I got addicted to getting in shape to the point where hindi na ako nagpakita sa pamilya ko. You get what I mean?
Ikaw naman.
You get what I mean?
Ikaw naman.
I think that's addiction.
Sige, fine. We've defined in a way what
Yeah.
our idea of addiction
Yes,
is, diba?
yes.
And to a certain extent naman, we can say that an addiction is good if it has a positive effect on you. Kasi if we're gonna be technical with it, an addiction in control is what you call a habit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you keep doing it.
Yes.
But when you say, yun nga, let's
Prepare.
define this. An addiction nga talaga, point blank, is bad.
Correct.
Okay? Sige,
So
got
let's
it,
just,
got it.
I think for
Cocaine.
the purposes of this conversation naman,
Yes.
what we're trying to highlight here is, there are habits. Let's stick to the term habits first.
Yes,
that we do.
yes.
But in some cases, it becomes an addiction because it leads to the detriment of other good things.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. Yun. Wow. We defined this during the episode, guys. Hindi ka man nag-prepare, ah.
So
We are all addicts.
So I think this is the next thing that I'd want to talk to everyone about. Everyone has their good habit. But what are those habits that you have that at some point actually becomes bad because you do it in excess? Like inherently we know that the thing we're doing is good. Let's say working out or studying, diba? Or hanging out with friends.
Yes.
It's a good thing.
Yes.
But there are
Yes.
times that it actually becomes bad because we do it in excess.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the things or what are the habits that you have that you think when you do in excess, that you actually do in excess, that it tends to become an addiction because it's to the detriment of something else?
Well, off the top of my head, like, my worst addiction is probably sugar.
No,
Yeah.
that's...
I mean,
that's
I
true,
mean,
that's
like,
true.
I have a hard time not eating sugar after every meal. Although I try to control it,
Yes,
lalo
yes,
na ngayon,
yes.
kasi lahat kayo, ano eh.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
sugar
Yes.
makes me feel good.
Mentally, it makes
That's
you...
true.
Pero after that, I feel sloppy and
Yeah.
ganun. Yeah, I guess sugar is my worst addiction. And sometimes like social media.
Yeah.
Like
True,
I
true.
lose sleep or I sleep late because I can't get off
I
my
think we're all
phone.
victims of that.
Yeah.
Social media.
Actually,
Because you always want to be like, you want to know where
Connected.
people
Yeah,
are.
we're all victims of that.
sa akin in general, yung internet eh.
Yeah, yeah.
Kasi ang dami
definitely.
kong as in I'm on my computer all day.
Diba?
As
YouTube.
in, all day.
Yeah. 'Cause
Wala
I
na
guess
akong mapanood
YouTube and Netflix. YouTube
Yes,
and Netflix.
yeah.
Same here.
Bro, I float between those two. YouTube, Netflix, Facebook. Yun lang.
yung effects niya kasi, it's like,
Yeah.
you could lose sleep, lalo na
Yes,
if you
yes,
have
yes.
like work the next day. And mata mo rin, I mean, 6 hours of
Yes,
watching,
yes,
binge watching
yes,
can strain your eyes.
But could you
Yun.
say that yung YouTube and Netflix and social media or the internet in general, of course we know that the internet could inherently be a good thing because it's a
Yes.
source of information,
Yes.
it helps keep people connected. But at the same time, if we use it in excess, like what you guys mentioned, diba, it becomes bad. It's to the detriment of being productive.
Yeah,
But could you actually say that you've developed a certain habit using the internet that it leads to a positive outcome? Kasi diba what we're talking about here is a positive habit that if you do in excess, it becomes bad. If you think about it, if you just keep watching YouTube without the intent of actually, let's say, developing your knowledge
Yes,
on a
yes.
skill or
Yes,
something, then
yes.
you're really not getting anything out of
Yeah.
it. Therefore, you're doing something bad in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like what Dom mentioned nga, if you're just randomly browsing through social media, yeah, you are wasting your time.
Exactly.
But I'm sure there are people there, which personally, I try to incorporate rin is when I'm on YouTube, I really try like sometimes to watch informational videos
Mm-hmm.
na parang,
yeah.
okay, at least may na-pick up akong
Mm-mm.
topic dito.
Yeah.
Or even on Netflix, have you guys watched, the Patriot Act? Yo, diba? I mean, I feel you can get addicted to that to a certain thing, a certain way, and it's a good thing because you get conversational topics about.
For me lang, just to share an addiction, let's say a good addiction, I would say that I'm a bit addicted to success. Now,
Nice.
at work.
Wow!
Okay.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I'm just saying na parang the moment that you feel the pressure of corporate success,
you get hung up on.
exactly.
Like, I
you get
wanted
sucked
more.
into the system na parang
Yes.
I have to get this promotion every X
Yes,
number of
yes.
years.
Promote nyo na si Mar.
Parang
Yes,
I have
yes,
to
yes.
I have to live a certain lifestyle when I reach this age. I want to be able to have my life set when I retire by this age.
Yes.
So having that foresight is a good thing.
Yes.
But if I think about it too much to the detriment of, let's say, in the middle of the night, may panic attack ako na, shit, paano hindi ako ma-promote?
Bro,
Tapos ito yung gusto kong lifestyle.
your cortisol
Nangyayari.
levels, bro.
Di ako,
Stress levels.
parang, you can't sleep. You're losing sleep for things na, it's gonna happen in what,
It's out
5,
of your
10
control.
years?
Future.
Out of your control.
Yeah, in the moment, you should be sleeping. But you're thinking about something that you really can't do anything about. Diba? And that extends to, let's say, okay, it's a good habit to have, but worrying about it too much, it's a bad addiction.
It's really about balance, eh.
Just throwing it out there.
Go.
The working out part.
Oh.
Was there a point in time that you felt like, shit, this is becoming bad?
No. Oh, real talk.
Real talk.
There was a time na, for example, even with my work rin, na parang I was scheduling workouts even before scheduling my meetings, which I knew was bad kasi parang pinaprioritize. I was starting to prioritize, okay, I'm gonna meet with a client in Makati, tapos, kasi nandun yung gym. Inuwi na ako. But, that only lasted for a few weeks kasi I pinpointed it right away. Kaya there are specific days in the week where I really tell myself, I won't do shit. I won't work out today. I'll just go to the office and work, sit down, get shit done. Syempre, if I were addicted to having like the physique, whatever, not acceptable. But syempre,
No,
that's where the balance comes in.
True.
Yep.
That's where the balance comes in.
May kilala ako nung college tayo. He would cut class to go to the gym.
May kilala din.
Sino?
Basta, ayoko nang name drop. But I guess that's a bit addiction. Addiction yan,
Sino?
di
Si
ba?
Bert?
Yan,
Si Bert?
addiction.
Si Bert, ano?
You're gonna cut class
Just to work out.
to stay in school tas mag-gym.
Yeah.
ka.
Like,
No, true.
addiction yan.
yeah, working out is a good thing. But to the detriment of your studies.
Bro, just to share.
Dami
Like, for
nating free
example,
time.
you know, David Goggins, by the way, is this badass Marine.
Oh, yeah.
Big guy on mental toughness. I remember him saying, before he got his life in order, he was addicted to playing basketball. Basketball was his escape. To the point that when he's stressed out, he'll play basketball. When he has a bad day, he'll play basketball. He starts to feel good whenever he plays basketball. But then, it was only when he cut out basketball where he was able to, okay, I need to focus on the real things that matter.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I think that's the same thing with my working out. I stopped seeing working out as an escape. Because if I saw working out as an escape, whenever I would have a bad day at work, I would just work out. Workout along the workout to get that feeling of endorphin rush. That's an addiction.
Oh, yeah.
Because yun, I'm not being productive at all.
Correct.
That was his case. And then after nun, what would happen? He'd be tired. Wala na siya magagawa.
Yeah,
The next day, it's the entire loop again. He's too lazy to do shit in the morning. And then whenever yinaya siya ng friend niya to play basketball, he'd be like, G, tara. Because it's what he
Addict siya
loves.
dun eh.
He's addicted to it.
But honestly, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, yung kwento mo, like, when you would use working out as an escape.
No. But if you do it too much to the point where you're not able to do what you're supposed to do. You get me?
It's to the detriment.
So,
Yes.
parang that escape is too long of an escape.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
bad.
Kumbaga parang when you're at home, instead of, you know you have work to do. But then you're gonna be like,
Right.
gusto ko
So
basketball.
that's kind of like running away from your responsibilities.
Exactly.
More of that.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
really to the detriment of something better or something
Yes.
just as good.
Or
Yes.
something that's supposed to be done at that moment.
Correct.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Correct. In simple terms, it's a trade-off. You're trading off something for your addiction. You're
Yeah, that's
trading
good.
it off.
At least we're defining it. Yun talaga yung ano niya.
Iniisip ko kasi good habits. Wala akong masyadong maisip
Same
na good
tayo,
habit.
pare. Same tayo.
Iniisip ko lang,
Ay, di naman good
mention
habit.
ko kanina, yung
Addiction.
internet.
Yeah.
Kasi the thing is, pag nasa internet ka all the time, sa YouTube ka, ang dami mo nakikitang stuff na di mo alam. Diba? Yung mga recommended videos.
Yeah.
Ang dami ko
Watch Mojo.
Ang dami ko
Bro, that's a black hole, bro.
nalalamang interest though.
Ano interest, bro?
Hindi, kunwari, ito.
Interested
Hindi,
ka. Go,
kasi
go.
medyo relevant ganyan photography, kunwari.
Yes.
Biglang naisip ko lang, gusto ko mag-aral ng photography. Nasa YouTube lang ako. Ang dami ko nakitang videos about photography. Nag-research na ako ng mga cameras and stuff. So, out of, like, doing nothing and being on the internet lang, ang dami ko nakukuhang knowledge.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
pwede mo ma-develop into a skill na you can use someday to,
True.
like, for
Yes.
money and shit.
No, and I think that like jumps off yung from the point na pinag-usapan natin kanina that the internet can actually be a good thing. And if you use it to develop your skills or your habits, it's a positive thing.
Well, to
Pero-
discover
Correct.
your habit.
Pero yun nga once you go down that rabbit hole na ang daming oras na nasasayang, and then it becomes
Yun. Pag
bad
nandun ka na buong araw nakaupo,
Correct.
bad for your health.
So what about bad habits that you have? Ito naman on the other end of the spectrum. Of course, there are some things that we know are inherently bad,
Mhm.
but it's a guilty pleasure that we have.
Yeah.
That's something that's harder to keep in check at the onset pa lang.
I guess that's
Simulang-simula
something we
pa
can
lang.
talk about. What are your bad habits that you're aware of? And of course, how did you overcome them, or how do you plan to?
Bad habits or addiction?
Like addictions.
Yeah.
Let's go with addictions.
Yeah, addictions.
Ako, mag-start ako doon sa vape thing.
Yeah.
Yung pinag-usapan natin
Oh,
kanina.
paano mo siya
Off the
ayusin,
record.
Off the record.
Kasi, well, sa akin kasi, lalo na when I'm here sa Philippines, kasi the only time di ako nakapag-vape pag lumalabas ako with my family or like magmumall kami.
Mhm.
Pero when I'm alone, as in sa room, as in all day, every day.
That sounds so good.
That's
all
an
day.
addiction.
And pag maubusan na ako ng juice, I have to buy ASAP.
Hey
Do you
bro,
do,
meron pa akong reserve sa house.
Nakakaisang
100 ml a week ako. At
Pare,
my peak. A
bili
week.
ka sa amin.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah.
And yung bad thing about it, kasi, pagka hindi ako nakapag-vape, sometimes di din ako mapakali.
Gets.
What do you feel?
Minsan naging anxious ako sometimes na parang shit, gusto...
Like, natatanong ka.
Parang aware ka lang na shit, gusto ko
How about irritated?
maghipak, bro.
Irritated.
Yeah.
Hindi naman masyad. I
Not
would
on
say
the edge.
medyo mas quiet lang ako. Mas, like, yung demeanor ko parang, minisip akong gagawin. Ganun lang. Hayok. Ganun.
Ako when like, I don't get, like, I've tried it, I tell Mag sometimes na days na hindi ako nag-sugar, parang mas, yun nga, irritated ako or I feel so weak na I need that fuel.
Damn.
Ganon. Yung sa social media naman.
Yun, that's what you mean. Your sugar is your bad addict.
Yeah. And the,
Gaano ka
browsing.
addicted ka sa sugar?
Yo, Dom's like,
I can eat.
addict.
Addict talaga. Like, I can eat, like, anything
Sweet.
from donuts, cookies.
Pero how much?
Joe, what are you talking about,
Sobrang
bro?
nilimit ko na. Like,
Yeah.
in a day, ever since, like, siguro 2 months ago, like, I try to have one piece of a specific type of sugar per day lang. So, kung isang cookie, kung isang donut, ganyan. Ganun.
My bad addiction, I'd say, I'm addicted to, it might sound very cliche. I'm addicted
Alam ko na.
to putting things off, like procrastinating in general. I'm addicted to that.
Same.
I think a lot of people are addicted to that. Just the feeling of, parang when you're there, you feel you have all the time in the world. You feel you have all the time in the world where you can say, I'll do this in an hour. When you get there, I'll do this later. Pwede po pala tomorrow morning.
Right.
Kaya
I'm
naman pala eh.
I'm addicted to that.
Pare.
It's just that feeling eh. I get the sense of satisfaction when I push something back and knowing na, okay, may time pa pala. It
Kaya ko
feels
pa
good
naman
eh.
yan eh.
Feels good.
It feels good.
It
Really.
feels
Right?
like you're in control.
Yeah, and then it makes you feel like, oh shit, so yeah, I'll watch some Netflix. I'll watch YouTube, diba?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes you feel good.
But what's interesting for me here is seeing na even if it's a good habit or a bad addiction, either way you have to keep things in check because either a good habit can turn into a bad addiction
Yes.
or a bad addiction can turn into a
Yes,
worse addiction.
yes. So let's put 4 levels here, no? Like the spectrum of how we were discussing it.
Yeah.
If there's a middle portion, there's one portion on the left na bad, and then it can get worse.
Yes.
On the other side, it
It's
can be good,
good.
but too much of that, it's not better, it's
Bad.
turns bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's good. That's
something
good. I
we
think
can,
that's the thing that I got out of this conversation. We still have to keep
Yeah.
everything in check.
Yeah,
Everything should be done in moderation.
I
Maging
remember-
bad din tayo
I just
sometimes,
wanna
guys.
share-
Yun yung point.
Di ba yun?
I
Yun
just
yung
want to
gusto kong
share,
point
I remember I had this conversation with a group of friends before asking like, can you have something to the point, good na, okay lang, so marami.
Yeah.
Someone
alam
brought
ko yun.
up, water?
Yeah.
Water was the first
Remember?
thing that came to my
Parang
mind.
you
Water?
drown. You
Yes,
drown.
technically, nga naman, you can have water, but too much of water will kill you
There's
also.
a
Too much
philosopher actually.
Yeah.
There's a philosopher who said that everything is poison.
Yeah.
Who?
I forgot who eh.
Si Confucius.
Si Sun Tzu. Si Sun Tzu.
Si Bob Marley.
Si Bob.
Anyway.
Si ano,
No,
Pepper Smith.
But yeah, that's what he said.
Yes,
na
yes.
everything is poison. I forgot who. But
No, yeah, but that's an interesting. I mean, you'd think water. How the hell can too much water be bad?
so just to wrap things up.
Para my final
Everything
words.
is bad in excess.
Yeah,
Yes, basically.
Ako, sabi nga ni Kanye, sabi niya, I'm addicted to finding what I don't like the most. And I think that we all are.
Ano?
Diba? Ha? Sabi, we are addicted to finding what we don't like the most. So, parang, it's, I guess in our human nature that what is bad, we're inclined to really look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Diba?
Yes.
Despite knowing, we know it's bad. I know sugar's bad, but we still go for it.
Bro, you know why? Taboo, bro. Taboo. You always want
The
yung
bad.
bawal.
Masarap nga ang bawal
Masarap
eh.
ang bawal.
Mas masarap ang
Mas
bawal.
masarap ang bawal.
But either way, we
No,
have to keep it in check.
That's true.
Mas masarap ang bawal.
Talaga?
We're human.
Anyway,
We fall down.
Everything is bad.
so I guess just an open, just as an open question to all the listeners. So what are the things that you're addicted to? What are the good habits that you see you have, but you still know that you have to keep those in check? Just drop a comment below. Keep
Too much of
things.
anything.
Balance.
Yeah, balance.
Life is about
Yeah.
balance.
But
Okay.
yeah, thanks for listening and catch you guys in the next episode.
Bella ciao.
Bye.